Who we got with us today?
Star.
Tell us about yourself, Miss Star.
Well, about me, I'm 31. I have one son. And also, I was born here, but grew up in Miami, Palm Beach, Florida. And, you know, other than that, well, I went to school in Sumner when I came down. And they kicked me out because I'm a fighter. And now I grew out of the stage, you know. But other than that, life is, you know, what you make it out of. And the experience of it, you know, just be a leader, not a follower, you know, because you never know what God will, you know, put you in times of days in your needs, you know. So, well, it's hard to say, but, you know, only thing I can put out there for the ones that don't know, don't use drugs.
Who introduced you to that, Miss Star?
Actually myself. I was 21 years old. I was curious, and my dad was around, and he had a plate on his lap. So I, you know, was curious. Like I said, I grabbed the plate and I started doing heroin. That was my first drug of choice. And after that, 23 years old, I started doing crack cocaine. Introduced that to myself. Did no one influence me or force me to do anything that I didn't want to do. And now, you know, I made a bad decision. I lost my house, and also I'm on the streets. And you know, it ain't ladylike to say, but I'm out hustling to make fast money. But all fast money ain't good money. You know, you can get caught up in things. I got stabbed in my face, you know, for being at the wrong place at the wrong time. And, you know, like I said, I'm going through the struggle, but God's not done with me yet. You know, I got a mission to complete for him and for myself, but I want to do better, and I know I can do better.
What jobs have you had over your lifetime?
I was an interpreter for the Deaf Society because both my parents are deaf. And also, I worked at, McDonald's, you know, little fast food restaurants. I even was a host at Hooters, and I was a stripper for 9 days. Didn't like it.
What happened with the stripper stuff?
Well, I didn't like it. Females just, you know, they didn't really, you know, because I had a better body than they did. But after the times and years to go by doing the drugs, I lost weight, and, you know, I'm not ashamed. I'm just disappointed, you know, because like I said, I can do better, and I will do better. Long as if, you know, someone there's to motivate me, uplift me, and encourage me with positive energy and thoughts.
What's your relationship like with your mom and your dad?
Oh, it's wonderful, you know. My mom, she lives on the South. My dad stayed closer to me. And, you know, I don't go ask them for nothing because I don't want them to see that I'm in this situation that I'm in, where I'm in to the point where I need them. So that's the reason why I do what I do.
So have you basically been dealing with your addiction for over 10 years?
Yes.
And have you ever kind of tried to clean it up, or you kind of on the fence with that?
Well, actually, truth to be told, I've cleaned myself up twice, and I don't, you know, you'll do something and then you'll relapse on it and then turn around and be like, dang, I was so close to achieving to my goal, but end up falling 10 to 15 steps back. And you know, it feels good to be clean. And, you know, it's good that people want to be around you when they know that you're not, you know, on drugs. You know, I never stole from no one or nothing like that. And I haven't burnt no bridges with anybody. So everyone knows me and sees me. They got the utmost respect for me.
What experiences have you had on the streets that you can speak on that have kind of like opened up your eyes to the dangers of the streets?
Well, like I said, I got stabbed in my face once. Well, actually 4 times. I was close to dying. I was in ICU. And another incident, I got in the car. A guy forced me to give him some head, and which luckily I had a wig on, and I had to snatch myself from. He had a gun, so I snatched myself from him to run. And it's like, you know, now I do things in the daytime and not at night, because don't no one be outside to see you, or if you need any help, ain't nobody gonna open their door, like shit, you ain't gonna be being out there, so why you need help now. So yeah.
What kind of advice would you give a young girl thinking about coming out here on these streets and doing what it is out here on these streets to do? What would you tell her?
Don't do it. Whatever you do, don't do it. It ain't even worth it, Little money here, little money there. Get an education, get a job, because that's the best way to live your life if you want to succeed, and have the friends you do have, and keep them with you, keep them close, especially your mother and your father, because ain't nothing like them and they advice. So that's what I'll tell young ladies, younger or older. Just do what you can and be positive for self, because ain't nobody going to treat you better than you can for yourself.
And if the young lady you talk to and she got her mind made up on being out here, what are some advice you can give her to be safe? Like,
always carry a weapon, Don't let a person know that you have it. Keep a little something on you, mace, a little pocket knife, whatever. If you choose to want to be out here, just be prepared for the consequence to come behind it.
What's your relationship like with your child?
Oh, my son is a mama's boy, so he'll be 10. He play basketball. He does martial arts. I'm a proud mother. I can't ask God for nothing more than a best. That's what I have. Actually, I've seen them and went to his basketball game and they won.
If you could go back in time, knowing what you know today, and talk to a young Miss Starr, what would you tell her?
Ooh, baby. I would actually not even thought of doing the half of the things that I am doing now. If God give me a chance to rewind my life back, knowing that's not possible, it's not going to happen, but only thing I can do about it is to move forward. And I wish the shoes my shoes weren't rocking like it is, so but life is life.
Is there any ways you can be contacted, Miss Starr? People want to reach out and share resources. Do you have any social media? Do you have any ways of being contacted or communicated with if people want to reach out to you?
Actually, I stay on Arlington and Lillian, and social media wise, I do not have. It's on the simple strength. My first love, he passed away, and I was on Facebook, and it's been about 6-7 years now, and I don't even believe in social media because it caused number problem and drama.
And in closing, Miss Starr, we appreciate you taking time out with us. If there's anything you want to say to anybody looking for you, worried about you, wondering if you're okay, or if anything you want to say in closing to advise anybody on the streets or whatever, now's the time you could say it.
Well, to my brothers and sisters and my uncles and them, I'm okay, I'm safe. And like I said, you can find me on Arlington and Lillian. And I don't know, nothing more I can say, but, peace and love.
Thank you, Miss Starr.